One way to increase how much you travel is to start using a travel credit card. I currently use the Chase Sapphire Reserve card. Even though the annual fee is going up to $795, I'm going to give you all the reasons why I'm still going to keep that card. This is one of the cards where you earn points by spending dollars. So, of course, the more money you spend, the more points you're going to earn. The more points you earn, the more you can redeem them for hotels, flights, etc. So, first things first, let's talk about some of the multipliers that the card has. It has a 8x multiplier for any hotel or flight booked through the Chase portal. So if you're a person who books through third-party websites anyway, you might as well start booking through the Chase portal. If you spend $1,000 on your hotel, that means you're going to get 8,000 points. If you book directly with the airline or the hotel, you get 4x. So basically, if you spend $1,000 on your hotel or $1,000 on your flight, you're going to get 4,000 points. And the last multiplier that this card has is 3x for all dining. So no matter where you eat, you're going to get 3x points. So let's just say you spend $100 on food, then you're going to get 300 points. So some of the other perks that this card has is like travel insurance, car rental insurance, trip interruption insurance. So those are good things that you want to have when you're traveling. And also there are no foreign transaction fees. So that's also a plus to have. Now that we've gotten through that part, let's talk about how this card basically pays for itself. And then it doesn't really feel like you're paying the $795 annual fee. First things first is my favorite one, which is you get a $300 annual credit every year for any travel. So basically, if you book a flight, you book a hotel, even if you Uber, automatically getting $300 credit to your account. So that being said, that $795 annual fee is now already $495. If you own a Peloton like I do and you have a membership, you're going to get a $10 credit every month. So that's $120. So if you minus 120 from that 495, now we're down to 375. There are a couple credits that I'm probably never going to use, but I'm going to go over them just in case you use them. So since I'm not going to use them, I'm not going to deduct them for my reason of paying this high annual fee. The first is a $250 semi-annual fee for Edit. Edit is specialty of luxury hotels under the Chase portal. Those hotels are quite expensive. We're talking $1,000, $1,500 a night hotels. I'm not staying there, so I'll never use that credit. You also get a credit for dining, $300. And again, these are for higher end dining facilities, which in my area, they do not have them. So I'm probably never going to use that. They're in places like New York, Boston, LA. So again, I'm not going to count that. $250 a year for Apple, which is great. That's basically going to cover my Apple subscription for the year. So once you deduct that $250 from the $375, now my annual fee is down to $125 a year. So again, we're knocking away at this thing and we're not even done yet. You do get a free $120 DoorDash pass. This will allow you free deliveries during that membership. Again, I'm not a DoorDasher, so I'm not even going to deduct that, but that is available for you. Now, you also get $300 credit from DoorDash every year, and that is something that I utilize. Basically, you get a $5 credit every month. Again, I don't DoorDash. I go pick my stuff up. So that's basically like saying I'm going to get $5 off my meal every time I use that credit. You get 2 store credits, so something like 7-Eleven. I use that credit to pick up the snacks. When we just went to St. Martin, I went and I bought $12 worth of snacks for like $2 because of that $10 credit. Have another $10 credit. The credit card is in the negative to us now. The fee is already paid for. And then there's still the StubHub credit, which is $150 every 6 months. I'm a football guy, so yeah, I'm definitely going to use that credit to purchase a football ticket. There's also Lyft credits, is $120 for the year. I'll probably use $60 of that, $10 every month. We got a trip where we're going to leave at the end of one month and then we'll still be there at the beginning of the next month. So we'll use the Lyft credit to go to the hotel there. And then we'll use the Lyft credit to take us back to the airport. And I almost forgot, if you don't have TSA PreCheck or Global Entry, you get a $120 credit every 4 years. So that's basically around the same time that you will have to renew. So basically, you're going to get free Global Entry and TSA PreCheck. So that's another perk of having this card. And I almost forgot the lounge access. The reason I love the priority pass is because it allows us to access lounges that we wouldn't be able to access unless we just paid to get in. So give you an example, we do have access to the Admiral Lounge with American Airlines. So whenever we fly out, we have access to the lounge. But when you get to some of these international destinations like Jamaica, Bahamas, St. Martin, there's no Admiral's Lounge. What are you going to do? So Chase Reserve, you get the priority pass included with your card. And so that priority pass allows you access to these international lounges. So we went to the Bahamas, Jamaica, and St. Martin. We had access to their lounges because we had the priority pass that was given to us through the Chase Reserve card. Priority pass value is like $469. So again, the value of this card is amazing. I know that annual fee is high, but you're getting all the credits to kind of waive that fee. You can use the Chase points if you want directly on things like Amazon. Just use the points to purchase items, or like say you can transfer them to different partner hotels, Hyatt, Marriott, Holiday Inn, and some of the airlines. Now, this is where you're going to have to kind of do your research and determine what's going to be best for you. A lot of people say that you should transfer your points out of Chase Portal into Hyatt when you're booking hotels. The last couple ones that I've been researching and looking at, it's actually been better for me to keep my points in the Chase Portal and book my hotels directly through Chase. Again, this is something you're going to have to play with and figure out, but listen, these points can go a long way. This year alone, these points have paid for our hotel in the Bahamas. We have a trip coming up, domestic, that the points are covering, and then we have another international trip that the points are going to cover our hotel stay. You still aren't convinced that you want to pay that high of annual fee, then don't. They have what's called the Chase Sapphire Reserve as well. And if you want more details on that card, like, comment, and I'll go ahead and run those down too. These things are worth it. I don't know why you're hesitant to get into the game. If all this information was good enough for you to want to get the card, please use my referral link.